Hello friends, I welcome you all in this new video. Today I am going to discuss about what made Frosty the Snowman come back to life. This is much popular in United States, Canada and United Kingdom. If you want to know more about what made Frosty the Snowman come back to life, please stay connected. So, do watch this video till the end and stay tuned while I will share its salient interesting features. Also, do not forget to like the video, share the video and subscribe our channel as it will boost our spirit to bring many more informative and exciting news for you. So, let's move further. What made Frosty the Snowman come back to life is an interesting story you will like to hear. While you know Christmas is around and it's something which every kid wants to know, let's see what brought Frosty the Snowman back to life. Yes, Santa is real. People first came to know about the legend of Frosty the Snowman during the Christmas season of 1950. It was that year when Steven Nelson and Jack Rowland wrote a new holiday song called Frosty the Snowman that told people the tale behind the Frosty and how little Christmas magic brought him to life to spread joy among children. The story behind Frosty the Snowman says on the afternoon of Christmas Eve many years ago, a teacher hired a not so good magician named Professor Hinkle to perform magic tricks for her students during their annual Christmas party. After failing and fumbling on several tricks, Professor Hinkle tossed away his magic hat in anger. The hat flew and bounced off the trash can, and moments later a white rabbit named Hocus Pocus suddenly appeared from the cap. Hocus Pocus was frustrated at how his ungrateful master had thrown away the hat, so the rabbit wore the hat and started running around the room to embarrass Professor Hinkle, causing an outburst of laughter among the otherwise bored and impatient children. Bringing Frosty to life is the another interesting plot. Later on, after the class was dismissed, the children went out in the snow to play. They built a snowman but couldn't agree on what name to give him. After suggesting a few names, a girl named Karen decided that Frosty will be the name of this snowman. All of a sudden, Hocus Pocus came out of the school with the hat, and a gust of wind swept it off his head and blew it towards Karen. She placed the hat on Snowman's head, and something no one could have expected happened. The hat magically made Frosty come to life and said, "Happy birthday." When Professor Hinkle realized that his old hat was magic, he forcefully took it, and Frosty became still again. Hoping to use it to become rich and famous magician, Professor Hinkle refused to give the hat back. Moments later, Hocus Pocus was able to steal the hat back and give it to the children. When they put it back on Frosty's head, he came back to life. Unfortunately, for their new friend, the temperature began to rise and Frosty started to melt away. Karen and other children knew that if they didn't get Frosty somewhere cold, soon that they wouldn't make it until Christmas. Eventually, they decided on taking Frosty to North Pole by the train. So Frosty and the children had a parade through town on their way to the train station, much to shock of all the adults in the town. The children didn't have enough to buy Frosty a ticket, so Karen, Frosty and Hocus Pocus decided to climb aboard a frozen box car on the train in secret. What they didn't know was that Professor Hinkle was following them, and when no one was looking, he clung to underside of the train to steal back the hat. As the train headed north, Karen began feeling very cold, and that is where Santa comes for rescue. Hocus Pocus led Santa to greenhouse where they found Karen crying over a puddle of snow that had been Frosty. Santa felt sad to see Karen crying over Frosty, but even so, he told her that even though Frosty could melt, he would come back every winter because of the magic of Christmas snow. Santa opened the door to the greenhouse, and in seconds the gust of wind rebuilt Frosty, but he wasn't alive again. Just as they were able to put that hat on his head, Professor Hinkle started demanding his hat to be returned. Santa warned him that if he dared to touch the hat, Professor Hinkle would never receive another Christmas present again. Father Christmas also requested Professor Hinkle to apologize Frosty's friends and said that if he promised to be good, he would get a new one on Christmas. Santa put the hat on Frosty and the snowman came back to life. They then celebrated and sang happy songs. Later, Santa took Karen back home and took Frosty to live with Santa and friends in the North Pole. They promised they'll come back every Christmas to wish you a very, very happy Christmas. So, this is the interesting story about Frosty the Snowman. Guys, if you have already known this story and you have had your own experiences about narrating it to people around, you can also share your experiences as comments below. Trust me, we read all your comments over all the videos very keenly. So guys, please keep commenting. In case if you have not liked, shared or subscribed to our channel, please subscribe it today. Stay connected, be informed, be safe.